Freedom TV.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you out there. I want to say a very big thank you to all our subscribers subscribing to our channel, Edo Freedom TV. Really want to say thank you and God bless you. Edo elections, over 400 parties chieftain leaders endorse Obaseki for his second term. Interesting. Governor Godwin Obaseki has gotten the support of some Christian leaders in Edo State as he seeks re-election. Over 400 religious leaders in Edo State has endorsed Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Comrade Philip Shaibu, for his second term. The religious leaders also promised to mobilize thousands of their followers to vote for the candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the September 19 governorship election. Meanwhile, it was earlier gathered that the religious leaders, who are mostly pastors in Assemblies of God Church, said the governor's re-election will enable his administration to consolidate on the successes recorded in the first day. Endorsing the governor and his deputy at a parley with journalists in Benin City, Edo District Superintendent of Assemblies of God Church, Reverend Dr. Joel Okegele, noted that even the blind can see the performances and outstanding achievements of the governor in the last 3 years and 8 months. He urged Edo voters to come out in massa on Saturday, September 19, to vote the PDP to continue benefiting from the dividends of democracy and good governance. Okegele said, "We are not prophets of doom. We are praying for him to be re-elected. Assemblies of God Church will support him and his administration. We will always go on our knees to pray for the success of the governor in the September 19, 2020 governorship election." The religious leaders continue, "We commend the governor for the modular refinery that is built in Edo State. It is really commendable. This move will create job opportunities for our young ones who will get job in the state rather than searching for job in other states. We pray for a peaceful election come September 19, 2020. On his part, Obaseki commended the religious leaders for the support and endorsement, promising to continue with all policies and reforms to improve the lives of people. The governor was presented by the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Frank Ukiye, said the endorsement has shown that the people have confidence in the leadership style adopted in developing the state. We recognize what God is doing for this administration. God has been with us and leading all our steps and behind all our achievements so far. The re-election of Governor Godwin Obaseki is God's project," he said. Meanwhile, the chairman of Edo PDP Campaign Council, Chief Dan Obi, has urged voters to reject all Progressive Congress and its gubernatorial candidate, Pastor Sergei Yamu, in the forthcoming gubernatorial election. According to Chief Obi, the APC candidate is unfit to hold the position of governor in the state. Obi made the comments while addressing a crowd of PDP supporters in Ugbegun Ward 10 in Esan West local government area of the state during the re-election campaign rally of Governor Obaseki. Meanwhile, it was earlier reported that Oniji of Ekuma, His Royal Highness Anthony Abumere II, on Friday, August 21, commended Governor Godwin Obaseki for his laudable projects across Ekuma, Esan West local government area of the state. The traditional ruler was impressed with the various developmental projects executed by Governor Obaseki-led administration in Ekuma, assured the governor that his people would show their appreciation with their votes at the September 19 governorship election. On behalf of myself and all the traditional rulers in Esan West local government area of the state, I want to sincerely thank you for all the visible projects across Ekuma. We are seeing your good work," he said. These are people who commended Obaseki for his good works and assured him of a second term election. Edo election, in other news, said Yamu cannot be trusted with public funds. He's unfit to governor, says PDP party's chieftain. This is actually serious, concerning the fact that the Edo governorship election is actually coming to a very fast close. Pastor Sergei Yamu has been dubbed unfit to proceed over Edo State. The chairman of Edo People's Democratic Party Campaign Council, Chief Dan Obi, has urged voters to reject the All Progressive Congress Council and its gubernatorial candidate, Pastor Sergei Yamu, in the forthcoming gubernatorial election. According to him, the APC candidate is unfit to hold the position of governor in the state. He made the call while addressing a crowd of PDP supporters during the election bid campaign rally of Governor Godwin Obaseki. His words, exactly. Politicians must be careful about what they say. A former governor of this state told us about Pastor Segeze Yamu in 2016 that he was not a barrister. He also told us that the pastor is unfit to rule the state. He also told us that he cannot be trusted with public funds. To me, all what he said about his candidate has not changed. How can he now make a U-turn and start telling Edo people to vote for that same man? Edo people are not fools. That is why I want to say that Oshomola is not a magician. You cannot turn white to black and black to white. Obim continued. Governor Godwin Obaseki remained a white man in the state politics. You cannot change the color of what everyone seen as white to black. On his part, Obaseki said, even before I joined the PDP, you people have been supporting me. Now that I have left the PDP, now that I have joined the PDP, is there anything left? I don't have any doubt. I am convinced that you people have given me the go-ahead to be your governor in the next 4 years. Now that you people have given me the go-ahead, it means you all trust me, and I pledge to work more for you. The best way to express my gratitude is to work harder for the benefit of the majority of the people. By God's grace,